Welcome to another video, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't seen the latest video put up by Tyrese, then the title of this video might seem strange to you. I'm sure you've seen the missteps made by Will Smith, Kanye West, also known as Ye. Tyrese, of course, being just the last one in a long line of men who have married heathens, essentially. So when I say that you shouldn't get married, understand that what I am referring to is the construct in the West known as marriage, where you have to go out, get a marriage license, do the whole ring thing, the church, the ceremony, etc. Just think about any time past. Let's go back, let's say prior to slavery, right? Before Columbus came here and found that there were people here, but still claimed he discovered something, right? It's like me discovering your Benz on the street outside with the keys in it and be like, oh, I found the Benz. Let me drive off in this bitch. Yeah, that kind of discovery. Around that time, you think the people in this land that were already here had some sort of municipality where they had to go and get hitched? This place was plumb full of Indians. Where was the licensing bureau at, do you think? No sort of thing like that. Another example, the Israelites that had to wander the desert for like 40 years. That was the time limit, right? About 40 years. What municipality do you think they went to get their marriage license? Oh, wait, tell me. There was no such municipality. So, in those terms, when we talk about marriage, we're talking about a union between a man and a woman under God. That's it. The two of you have decided to pursue a life together, and come what may, you will try your best to build that life. That will include children who will probably take over some sort of business from you, by the time it's all said and done, pass it down to their children, etc. But you're going to hear some principles within this which should ring true to you should you have a modicum of intelligence. I'm not talking about Einstein level or, Jack Parsons, those kind of people. No, just, understand that not everything that you have seen and been told is, the complete truth. Left a few things out. And that's why I have the posters up that I usually keep behind me, because there's more than meets the eye, right, than what you see. They lived, the guy had to put the glasses on to see what was really going on. Matrix, Neo had to wake up from that dream state, which was the Matrix, to step into reality. And sometimes it's jarring. I know, I understand. As long as I've been doing this kind of research and, trying to find people that are on here to say it, because, sometimes you come out, you say something, and people will pay you no mind because they're like, oh, this guy's a kook. He's a nut. Where'd you get this from? When you have other people who say the same thing, they have the white papers, they have research, then you could present it that way. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to present somebody who's been studying this issue even longer than myself, right? Because obviously I did not know this at first, right? It's one of those biblical sayings, like, wise men knows they know if not. Right? There's always more to learn, right? And fools despise knowledge. So if you despise knowledge, you despise learned things, well, you know what that makes you. But without further ado, let me jump in. It's about a 4-minute clip, roughly, so it should be interesting. I hope you have a big takeaway from it.
Operating business or licensing of operators thereof. You always need a license. Just by the word license, you should know that you only get licensed to do some sort of business. Every time you see the word license, it's referencing even a marriage license. I just read you that I got that video on here from the Maricopa County in Arizona where that man went down there and talked to them people, and he tell you it's for business. Your marriage is looked at as a business. That's why you get a marriage license. You're engaged in a business, and you're making yourself subject to the state because you're getting to have a license is a privilege. That's why you don't need a marriage license. The state doesn't grant you the right to get married. The creator of the boundless universe does. You're including the state in your affairs because you're looked at as a business. And this is the thing I'm trying to tell all of you. Everything is a business. That's why you don't need to be operate. You don't need to have anything going to that social security number. You need everything in your life should revolve around a business. Your goal is to get everything out of your name and into a business name and to have no income, where the business is paying for everything. The home is in some sort of business name. The business pays the note on it, or the business pays the insurance on it. That's a business expense. The automobile is owned by the business. The car note is paid by the business. The business owns it. It's a business expense. The credit card's all in the business name. The business pays the credit card bills. All right? They're business expenses. Ain't nothing personal about it. Everything in your life has to do with some sort of business. That's how you get the tax advantages. That's also how you don't have any income, because you don't need nothing going into a personal account. You don't even need a personal bank account. You need to just have business bank accounts. Everything is business. And all your money goes to some sort of business. You don't need nothing to come in your name. Nothing. That ain't how the world works. We've been taught wrong. When you come into this society, this is a commercial society. They teaching us to put everything in our social security number. That social security number is a privilege. That social security number is used to identify someone who is a welfare recipient. When you get into this game, you ain't gonna want, some people want to get out of the game. I understand. I'm not that kind of person. The game, it's like reading the instructions to Monopoly. You've been playing Monopoly all this time. The other motherfuckers done read the damn instructions. They rolling the dice. They getting all the colors to their properties and shit. They throwing up greenhouses and in hotels. And your ass, you don't even know to get all the same colors so you can put up houses and hotels. And you just got property scattered all over the place. People landed on it and getting some money, but they can keep busting your ass because they got the whole goddamn lot over here with red hotels every damn where. And when you fall on their property, they busting you in your ass because they read the motherfucking rules to the game. But you didn't ever read the rules to the game. But when you read the rules to the game, you say, oh, this is how the game played. We supposed to be trying to get properties and shit. We supposed to be getting real estate. That's the whole purpose of business. The sole purpose of business is to procure real estate. You get real estate. That's what you're supposed to be buying, real estate. Everyone is supposed to be owning some sort of land. Your business is to own real estate and to have that to be some sort of revenue generated from that real estate, like you have an apartment complex or something like that. It's generating some sort of revenue, which becomes passive income that you're not taxed on.
I hope you got all of that. I hope it wasn't too long and it did not go over your head. So, main takeaways. As you can see, this lecture is over 3 hours long. I hope you can see that up there. But I listened to the entire thing. I've probably listened to it maybe about 3 times. This part pertains to those situations with Kim and Kanye, with Tyrese and his ex, with Will and Jada. Any situation that you know of, right? Whether it's celebrities or just regular people. You go down to whatever municipality and get a marriage license. Understand that you're involving the state in a private matter. Now, if everybody wasn't, just a bunch of damn heathens, it probably would not be an issue, right? You could marry this person, you have your ups and downs, but you understand the purpose is to grow this business together. You grow it by, you could work your 9 to 5, your wife could work a 9 to 5. Y'all put your money together, y'all heads together, y'all acquire some sort of multifamily home, rent it out, get a piece of property, build your houses, whatever it is. So many things you could do together, right? Putting your heads together and putting your energies together. You have children, you teach them the game as they come up. And that's part of the reason that we're so behind. Most of us don't know the instructions. We weren't given the instructions. All we're told, is go to school, get a degree and go get this job. Well, that's just putting you in the public. There's nothing else told to us, like, okay, the object is to, invest the brunt of your money when you start working in your 20s, so that by the time maybe you're in your late 30s, 40s, you could pull this out, buy something cash, have income coming from it like nobody's business. But we don't know these things. A lot of us don't know the rules. A lot of us still don't know the rules. And that's one of the biggest problems that we face, especially in our community. And when I say our, I mean the black community, right? It's one of the reasons I'm pretty sure that they didn't agree to those 40 acres and a mule, because you get 40 acres, the possibilities are endless, especially depending on where you are, where that land is. I mean, if it's a fertile region, you grow crops. Somewhere else, you could put up some structures, rent them out. It's a coal region, you build some cabins or whatever, rent them out. You could open a damn playground on 40 acres. So many things you could do with that. But as I said, this is more of a video just, on marriage, right? Understand that it's not what is being purported to be out in the public. This is supposed to be just a private thing between a man and woman, getting together and deciding that they're going to go for it, against all odds, and they're going to be the masters of the universe in their own way. All right. But as I said, people are heathens, women out here want to be thoughts, the guys want to be pookies and ray rays, girls want to live up their hot girl summer, all these different things. It just, it doesn't make for a good marriage. And we can see that today because dating is nuts. It's crazy. Everybody knows that. The number of videos on just YouTube, I'm not even talking about TikTok, Instagram, just YouTube. Just go to YouTube and look at these dating events and, these things that have happened that have been recorded. It's completely nuts. But this is where we are. And these people have the nerve to call themselves modern. Like somehow they're smarter than the people that built the pyramids. No, you're not. If anything, I think we're more dumbed down than anything else. And if you watch the series that I'm dropping, The Matrix and the U.S. Constitution, which was also narrated by the same guy on the screen, by the way, if you watch that, you'll come to a full understanding that there's no way we are smarter than prior generations. We may have a level of, technology and whatever, but to equate now to back then is preposterous. It is. You have highways, cracking, breaking, gaping holes in structures that were put up by humans. I mean, yeah, some of it, put up in the last century has been pretty strong. The Brooklyn Bridge, San Francisco, et cetera, Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah, okay, impressive, whatever. But we're talking about things from 1,000 years ago or more that is still standing, just being eroded by time. It hasn't broken down. And these were, prior civilizations that put them up. So what are we really talking about? Anyways, I hope this video is helpful to somebody out there. If you want more content, of course, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. And of course, share it with everybody you know. I mean, there's a lot of relationship information that you can get just from this here. And I mean, if you didn't understand the first time, play it again. It's pretty simple, pretty cut and dry. And as I said, nobody knows everything. There's always room to improve, room to learn. Right? And last thing, I always put information in the description. My Cash App is in there. There's information about the video, different things like that. So, when you're watching the videos, make sure you also check out the description. I don't know if my email's in there, but you can always drop me a comment in the comment section. All right. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.